The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
This is a podcast. It's on the internet. Don't let that explicit tag fool you. It's only wholesome here. We only find the most wholesome reviews from all over the internet. Amazon, Google, Yelp,
Target,
Shopko.com.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good poll.
The way you reacted makes me wish that was genuine now. I wish I really had a Shopko review. But yeah, that's our podcast, man. With good vibes only. You know, we never make fun of anyone who makes the reviews. It's all only nice stuff.
Wouldn't dare. Would not dare.
I would not dare dissect psychologically a reviewer. But I will... I don't know, we had Halloween vibes last week.
Yeah? Are you trying to get away from Halloween vibes?
That's what I'm thinking. Do I want, like, a sweet treat, like we had a lot of last week? Or do I want something not Halloween? I'm gonna go not Halloween, now that we talked about it. Now that I made it a thing. From Amazon, we have a review for OGX, Extra Strength Renewing Plus Argan Oil of Morocco Penetrating Hair Oil Treatment. Deep Moisturizing Serum for dry damage and coarse hair, paraben-free, sulfated surfactants-free, 3.3 fluid ounce.
Hell yeah. That little gold bottle, right? Oh.
It is exactly the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
With the little, like, it's like a shampoo cap, but it's not. It's like half hot sauce cap, half shampoo cap.
Okay.
When the hot sauce cap, you gotta give it the squeeze to get out, like Aardvark hot sauce has it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christy titles her review, Favorite. This is one of my favorite oils ever. I'd say it's pretty similar to Moroccan oil brand that you can buy out of Sephora, which I also own. This hair oil is nice and thick and really penetrating. It always leaves my hair super soft the next day and works fine on my dried hair. I have really thick hair, and this has always done a great job on my hair without making my scalp oily. I typically only use this after I've showered on towel dry hair. I find this oil is too much, though, on dry hair and can just make your hair look oily. You definitely don't need that much, in my opinion, so the bottle lasts a pretty decent amount of time. It's also a fraction of the cost of other Moroccan oil brands. It also has an amazing smell that lingers the next day, which I absolutely love. 5 stars.
Okay. So much of what you said, was it Tiffany? Is that who it is?
Christine.
Christy. Okay, so I was right with a fairly basic white girl name.
Yes.
Christy, you're not telling anybody anything they don't know, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't put the oil on dry hair. Yeah, duh. Girl.
It's unfortunately asking for it. You know, sometimes you're desperate. Sometimes, I'm looking so frizzy and crackled. I don't have time to wet this hair and dry. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta goo myself here.
Put the goo right on dry hair? I don't know.
Unfortunately, it goos it up. It does be gooing it up.
Yeah, I've used this. Obviously, I was able to identify it by name. But it seemed like, I don't know, maybe I got a different variety in recent years. Like, this doesn't feel the same. So I went back to the more expensive Unite brand U oil, which... Say what you will about OGX's scent. It's fine. It's good. It possibly lingers to the next day. But, the Fruity Pebbles sweetness of the Unite U oil.
I'm so glad you said Fruity Pebbles. The beard oil I have, I think smells like Fruity Pebbles, and I like that about it. It's like manly,
yes.
earthy Fruity Pebbles.
Such sweet clementine flowers. I just
I wonder what that
it.
is, that Fruity Pebbles oil, that smell.
Yeah. That essential Fruity Pebble oil.
Yeah, the essential Fruity Pebble oil. But I wanted to ask you about the lingering smell, because to me, that's not really a plus.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, as long as my hair is damp, you'll be able to smell it. And if my hair gets re-dampened, say I'm out on a wet day, rainy run, then I'm like, oh, suddenly I smell a bit of my conditioner or my argan oil in my hair. Ooh, isn't this a lovely treat
it awakens.
for no one but me, because no one else is in proximity of wet me.
It's much better than smelling like a dog when you get rained
for
on.
sure.
But no, I find like when smells linger, they become, there's a staleness.
A stale potpourri to it.
Yeah, I don't want to smell I want my deodorant to still be working somewhat the next day, erasing, but I don't want that stale, stinky sport smell. So I'd be worried if someone was like, the linger on this oil, oh, you'll be stinking of Morocco for days.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah,
You're marked.
I want to be in control.
In control of your scent.
Right.
It's kind of like you're giving yourself up. You're offering your body's smell for, I'll give you 12 hours deodorant. Maybe I'll give you 24 hours of odor free.
Sure.
But I want to be able to I want me to come through at some point. You're holding my smell hostage? Why?
You know, what are you covering up that's so bad, huh? What's so bad about me? Oh.
Shaking my head. Strange power moves.
I'm scratching my beard, and it's telling me, let's do another review. What you got?
All right. If we're getting away from our Halloween, at least for the time being.
Oh, we'll be back, I feel like.
I've got a lot of leftover candy, so to speak. I didn't think I'd need this much, apparently. I have an Amazon review for the Vermont Lanterns Brass Mini Small Oil Lamp. 6.5-inch antique with amber glass. There's also the antique brass, the brass with amber glass, the nickel chrome, the pewter, all sorts of varieties of little oil lamps.
Mrs. Pewter Schmidt.
Yeah, Mrs. Pewter. Yeah, Schmidt. Here comes an Amazon review from Darcy Rose. Darcy titles her review, "Definitely a Mini," and writes, "Bought this for my husband. He loved it, except it's so tiny. I wish it was a lot bigger. Not an option. Very well made. I just don't know why you'd want it this small. It's cute. Like my daughter wants to use it for American Girl dolls. The mini part isn't on the main product line, only under description. I don't know about that, because I definitely read small mini, Darcy, in the product line. One click got me. That's why you don't do one-click purchase. I'm sorry. Anyway, check out the pic to see. My husband doesn't have huge hands. He can't palm a basketball." 3 stars.
That makes it sound like it's a review of her husband.
I know. Let me send you the image of this basketball star husband.
I have to look at the hands. I have to see the phalanges.
Okay.
I suppose.
Son of a gun.
Never let anyone tell you podcasting is easy. All right, you got to look at people's weird hands. It is small, but it makes his hand looks very big.
Makes his hand look like he would be able to palm a basketball.
Yeah, I gotta buy more small stuff and take pictures of it in my hands.
Yeah, there's stores that sell just small stuff, right?
Yeah, I gotta go get a plantain and take some pictures of stuff by and be like a banana for comparison.
Check out how huge I am right now.
That would be so cool.
All the vitamins I've taken have made me a giant.
I drank some whole milk the other day, grew 2 feet.
Oh yeah, you drink pasteurized milk?
Raw.
I drink raw milk only. Look
Raw
how big my head.
milk, baby, from the goat.
Like from a raw goat milk.
Raw goat milk. I don't want none of those.
Ooh.
Don't pass it through any stirs. All right, I want all those little creatures in there in my tummy to make me stronger. I want my insides to be an MMORPG like starter zone during launch. I want just be introducing mobs. They're respawning every time I drink a gulp of raw goat milk, and then all my little antibodies beat the shit out of them, level up.
Osmosis Jones is going to be in there.
Right, and it's, at first glance it might seem like a war, but actually it's just a slaughter of all the good mobs, spawns, monsters, whatever you want to call them, that are in that raw milk.
And then you grow, you expand.
Yeah, and then I expand.
Almost as if you're a tiny alien that has been left in a jar of water for 24 hours.
Yes, or one of those weird little pills that you put in the water and leave overnight, and the little thing grows.
Oh, it's a sponge now. It's a tiny man.
There's the sponge ones, and then there's the, like, rubber ones.
Yeah. Gross.
And then, so after you're big, you just buy normal sized things on Amazon and post reviews acting pissed off that you got a
this
mini
basketball
one.
is so small. It's an American Girl doll size.
All thanks to goat milk, baby. All thanks to Loretta the goat. I carry her around like a camelback. Just keep the goat in the backpack with the straw, with the tube.
Oh, yeah. Tube to teat technology.
Yep. I keep the teat on me at all times, brother. Never know when you might need a hot
squirt.
The raw squirt.
So yeah, obviously the reason I brought this is it was the review of the husband / husband's hands.
Dude looks like he has the most typical hands I've seen.
Seem like fine hands. As far as pictures of hands go, this would not creep you out.
I think that's one of the vows, like the unwritten vows when you get married. They should put that back in, that you won't publicly talk about your partner's hand size.
Or post pictures of them online without their express consent.
Right. The only thing I want my partner saying about my hands is not that they're too big or too small, is that they're just awesomely sized. I want, there needs to be a vagueness.
I like them. Tell me they're soft.
They're soft and their size is awesome. Oh, you're saying they're big? No. You're saying they're kind of like small and they can maneuver? No. They're just awesome. I want nothing else. And don't talk about my feet. My feet don't exist.
There's nothing down there.
It's just like John Cena. Like you can't. It's like a moving eye picture. What are those called?
Magic eye?
Yeah, magic eye. Like you kind of have to go cross-eyed to even see my feet. I got a review.
Okay.
More family member reviews. This one's pretty quick. I think it'll do nicely here. This is from Amazon. It's for Llama Llama Red Pajama by Anna Dudney. It's a children's book. Amazon customer titles their review perfect gift for clingy toddler's 3rd birthday. They write, my son loves Llama Llama. We gotten a bunch of spin-off books in the mail through Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and they are his favorite, so I got him the original for his birthday. I was pleasantly surprised to see that it's written for clingy toddlers, which mine is. We love this book, 5 stars.
Okay. I'm not going to make fun of the way a toddler talks. That's something I'm definitely not going to do.
Like Amazon customer did?
Yeah.
Listen, Mom, you can go online and call me clingy. You can let the world know that I'm 3 and that you got me. That Dolly Parton is shaping my childhood.
I'm obsessive. I'm easily entertained.
But I draw the line. Are you making fun of me? How I say llama?
Get me in speech therapy, Mom. Whose fault is it?
I'm 3 years old, Mom. This isn't a joke. Post something I didn't say. Post something you pretended I say that sounded very wise for my age to Twitter. That's a lie, like other moms. My son just walked up to me and said, Mom, when I leave this earth, I want it to leave it a better place. No, they said wama wama.
I guess there's probably some truth to it.
Right. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? That 3-year-old doesn't know what an L is, let alone 2 of them together.
That is a tricky thing for a child to comprehend, I suppose.
Yeah. The alphabet.
But does it help me buy the thing? No, I don't think so.
So you're kind of hating. You're like, that little anecdote doesn't have a place in this
There's
review.
no place for this. Keep your family pleasantries out of my world.
The other thing that got me, we touched on it, I guess, but the continued accusation of clinginess and sort of the falling ass backwards into the proper book. Like, oh, I guess this is good for my little clingy idiot.
Clingy. That's true. Yeah, I don't know why, like an infant or a child. Why would a? Oh,
it's such a mean word to use for how a child naturally behaves, right?
Yes. Yeah. Look at this dog being all. Golly. Woo.
Look at this dog not sweating and regulating its heat by panting.
What's up with that over there?
Nerd.
Yeah, this works great for my dog because it doesn't sweat, little idiot.
It's like a doctor saying, oh, you little weirdo, you sneezing? You sick and sneezing? It's gross. At what point is a 3-year-old's clinginess unusual? At what level? They got nothing else going on, bro. They can't, like, comprehend plot lines. Yeah, they got what? They got Peekaboo with Mom. They got Llama Llama, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I think this is a bad parent review.
Oh, you really are feeling the heat.
I'm feeling that harshness. Yeah.
You know, I got the vibe, and I'm proud that you made the call. You finalized it.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a kid. I don't choose books. I haven't yet choose books based on what type of lessons I think my kid needs to learn. Maybe someday I will. But I don't know. That's just such a weird. It's like taking a vitamin blind and being like, and then looking at the back and being like, oh, it's got iron in it? Oh, I need some of that. All right. You got a quick review?
I do have a quick review.
Excellent.
Since we're talking about family, this one's perfect. This is a Walmart review. What? Walmart.com review for the Health Aid Probiotic Kombucha Tea Pink Lady Apple, 16 fluid ounces. Actually, I went to an apple orchard like the last weekend of October, and I bought one of these because I was thirsty. And the lady's like, "Do you like that?" Oh, I'm buying it, so I hope so.
She's the clerk said that?
Yeah. She's like, what do you like? Do you like that stuff? What do you think? Like, well, I hope I do. I've tried it before, not this brand, but we'll see. And then I did. And she's like, well, we're closing down for the season. We got a bunch of bottles of that stuff. Would you want to buy more at a discount? And I'm like, what are we talking about here? She's like, well, let me see how much I can sell it for. And she scatters off and comes back. She's like, we paid $3 for them, so $3 if you want. Face value? You're okay.
Booch ain't cheap.
Left with 10 bottles of the Pink Lady Booch.
Hey, good on you.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a leading question. She just, wasn't being direct with you. But kombucha is a wild thing to try for the first time, like, at an apple orchard trip. Isn't that just a crazy kind of combination?
Yeah. I was surprised to see it there, but
the hate ride got me feeling a little crazy. I might try some of this kombucha stuff.
My guts need a little, the hordes and swarms need some action.
That's it. It's raw. I like to mix my kombucha with raw milk. Okay.
Here's a review from Michael. Michael titles his review, "It's lit, fam." There's the tie-in. Michael writes, "It's pretty legit.
No.
It gets better. I prefer natural OG style bucha, but I never see that shiz unless I make it myself. The flavor in this is chill, though, so I keeps it with me. 4 stars."
Okay. Bear with me for a moment. Human beings are not monoliths. People can enjoy all types of different stuff regardless of the other stuff they enjoy. But I don't think an original gangster has ever brewed any kombucha. I'm sure lots of gangsta individuals enjoy a booch every now and then. They're fantastic. They're different. Mm-hmm. But I would never refer to something like a kombucha as OG. That's like calling a moo swaggy. It's not the dialect. It just doesn't fit.
I love that.
And I might, ironically call a moo swaggy. But I think the irony is a key part. Or I don't know if you could do that with the kombucha.
No, I don't think so either. That OG chia pudding is really lit, fam.
I think there's just something... You have to enjoy kombucha in an unironic way. There's no other choice.
You've made a commitment. Your guts are counting on you, to be honest.
You are enjoying a kombucha. You have to take yourself seriously in a way when you do that. It's not a surge, you can't, whoa, wicked. It's not a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm drinking a Pabst. No. It is a kombucha.
It's going to act on you.
There's consequences. Not like getting drunk. Like culturally.
Yes.
You're making choices about your personality when you drink a kombucha.
Oh, I thought you meant like gut culture.
Oh, gut culture? That too. Smart. I was making a smart joke the whole time.
Yeah.
I do kind of want a kombucha. This conversation would go good with a little Pink Lady Booch.
So good.
You ever crack a kombucha, think you really want one though, and then you're like, oh, this is not kombucha time.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah, it just doesn't hit right. It's like 1 in 20 times, it's just like, what the hell am I drinking? I just like freak out for a second. That's not natural. I need some apple juice. All right, I think we're gonna enjoy a couple Pink Ladies on the house. We'll be back after this.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode and to Ding Ding Bare Knuckle Letterbox Ding. Ding Ding.
Ding, a ding-a-ling.
What's that? You ask yourselves? What's that? You shout to the heavens in the sky above. What is that? What is it? It's the segment where you might think it's like Precious Max, but it's not because it's exclusive to Letterboxd. And you might say, well, isn't that like a steaming pile? Like, no, again, it's exclusive to Letterboxd. What point are you trying to make?
So what makes Letterboxd different is everyone there is funnier than us, so we really are just mailing it in.
Listening.
Whatever, however you want to put it.
Like I was saying earlier, you over prepare for Halloween and you got so much goodies and you figure you're gonna, I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Turns out you have too much. So I got some. Well, I added to it after the fact. I had a handful, and now I've got a bowl full of Letterboxd reviews for the 2006 film Monster House. You familiar with it?
I am. That's the one with the gif of the guy in the little paper hat, and he shoves something in his mouth and then runs away.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, and you're gonna go.
Okay.
Hold on. But yeah, I know that movie. It's that
Okay.
3D. It was a DreamWorks.
Yes, CGI, almost clayish looking CGI.
Yeah, it's very not quite Frankenweenie, but it is supposed to be. Oh, you type in Monster House, it's the first GIF.
Is it? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, it's just it starts with a guy shoving something in his mouth as though nom 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 is happening, and then he runs out the little restaurant they're in.
All right, so I've got like I said, a bowl full of reviews. They're all they're all over the place. Because Letterboxd lets you do half stars on all. You can get down to a single solitary 1/2 star.
I love that.
Blows my mind.
You should be able to rate stuff 0 stars. You should be able to say this is not worth existing.
Unhinged. Anyway, here's a review from Sierra. Sierra writes, I don't care what anyone says, this movie is so good. It lost 1/2 star because the hair is actually done so bad, especially the babysitter's cut. Sorry, 4.5 stars. Like, the characters don't necessarily look great, but...
Yeah, it hasn't aged as well as some others.
It's stylistic.
Right, at least they went for something. It's not bland.
They did. They made choices. It's not bland. Yeah. Here's a review from Kermit Fan 666. They write, I only removed 1/2 star because how the fuck does the neighborhood not see this shit? I watched this in YouTube clips that were uploaded way back in 2006 and somehow not removed for copyright. Sunglasses emoji. 4.5 stars. Here's a review from A Hoopy Frood. They write, can't wait until I too become so fat I turn into an evil house. 1 star. The lore behind this movie always kind of confused me.
Yeah, you're not in it for the lore.
I guess not. Yeah, you're in it for other things.
You're in it
Macarios, in it for the what?
For the guy eating food and running out of the restaurant.
Macarios 2 writes, complete nightmare for the real estate business. 1 star.
I kind of like that one a lot.
Mason writes, got bullied as a kid for looking like chowder. So yeah, 1 star.
Not the spite review, dude. That's not what this is about.
There were a lot of those spite reviews. That one was just the best.
Some negative memories. I guess that's just growing up,
Yeah, there are a lot of people saying they're traumatized by it, that it's too scary for kids.
I mean, I kind of have feelings about that, about Gremlins. I saw that and had a negative reaction, but I love Gremlins now. I can laugh at it even more, knowing that this one just terrified me.
Right. Here's a review from Coastly. They write, never put this trash on my TV ever. Do not. Why does it look like that? Do not. 1 star.
Oh, man. It's so funny. The strong reactions are so funny because I am so indifferent to this movie.
I know.
This movie is just
fine.
so right. It just exists.
Bailey has the same point. The characters are so hard to look at. 1 star. Like hard to look at. I don't know if it's that bad.
I mean, I kind of think of like what the Frankenweenie, like those, like actually It was just trying to look like that, and with 3D, which is kind of ahead of its time. Look at the stylistic 3D we're getting from like Ninja Turtles and stuff now. They didn't have the technology to push it that far, but
I think it looks fine.
It aged better than Shrek. That's for damn sure. Shrek is the fucking blandest looking thing on the planet. That's why it's such a meme.
Here's a review from Isla. Isla writes, in a Steve Buscemi mood, apparently, 5 stars.
5?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's on principle, just to fight the haters, the hater reviews.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I got a hater.
Uh-oh.
This is Tao Matthew. Tao Matthew writes, I don't think this is a good movie because everything movement is slow and everything is too zoomed in. It's dumb in some places of the storyline. As someone who watched it over and over again, too much of it is definitely bad. Some of this really doesn't have any point. Some of it is exaggerated. As someone who played in 3 basketball games, I certainly know that the ball cannot line up the way that it did in the movie. It made no sense. I do not recommend this movie for anyone of any age. 1/2 star.
Did he say it's stupid of the storyline? What is that sentence?
It's dumb in some places of the storyline.
It's dumb in some places of the storyline. I guess that's not wrong.
That's just a belabored sentence.
Yeah, it's dumb in some places of the storyline, if you really like that. But
yeah.
Something about it.
I've been in 3 basketball games, and I know that's not how you line up a shot.
This dude's gonna freak out when he watches 8 Crazy Nights. Adam Sandler's not that good at basketball.
All right, I think I'm out of the hater zone, except for maybe the last one. Here's a review from Gondola. Gondola just writes, offense, my guy, 5 stars. Eddie M99 writes, how did Mans sleep in that noisy-ass house? 5 stars.
Yeah, the dude was just chilling. For such a big, scary house, bro seemed like he just was chilling.
Okay, I'll just get to this last one. This is from Sal Volcano. It looks like they got the profile picture of that Sal from, what's that prank? Jokers, Impractical Jokers. But I don't think it's the real Sal. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think it's really Sal from Impractical Jokers. Anyway, Sal writes, this movie sucks balls. I am approximately 1/4 into it, and I hate it so much that I'm reviewing it now. I'm only watching this movie because it is my friend's birthday, and he picked it. Without the tweez in Malibu I have drank, I would currently be clawing my fucking eyes out. This movie sucks fucking cock, schlong, penis, dick. The Declan rating system is barely enough to convey how much I fucking hate this movie. This is absolutely deserving of the lowest Declan score of all time. And now I know you're wondering, what is the Declan rating? Don't worry, he gets to that. We have categories here. First category is Declan. 0 out of 5. 0 characters are named Declan, as fucking usual. So that was the D. So we're piecing this together. Enjoyability is the E. 0 out of 5. This sucks. Corniness, C. 2 out of 5. Lots of tropes. Certified cornball. Lusciousness of hair. 0 out of 5. Hair is weird due to the weird animation style. I really don't like this movie. Animals, 0 out of 5. I haven't seen any yet, but I really don't care if I see any in the future because of the off-putting animation style. Names, 0 out of 5. I don't remember any. Not because I'm drunk, but because I want to forget that I ever watched this. So that's a D0, E0, C2, L0, A0, N0. Total Declan score of 2 out of 30. He gives it 1 star.
I'm just so confused. I have a lot of movies I feel like that about. A lot of media I think is so trash that like it's the very deed of making it is sinful. But it's just a whatever movie. It's the most like mid-normal little kid 3D movie about Halloween ever.
I forget you put it on. It's fine.
Yeah, I just can't imagine being that mad. And I've been mad at lots of stupid stuff. I feel like I think to myself all the time, I shouldn't be leaning into this that much. It's not worth it. But
yeah, for something he hated, he put a lot of time into this review.
I don't know. That movie's so normal. It's so plain. We've talked about the art style not being plain. We appreciate that, but I don't know. I think you want to like. You think like the creator should never create again? That's like the level you're on. I don't know. It's a regular little silly movie. Okay,
that's it.
That's all we got. That was 12 rounds right there for sure.
That was a lot. Ding ding.
We heard about some ding ding in the last review.
Yeah.
Several
times. Yeah, apologies. I was coarse language.
Hey, naming lots of different names for penis. That's about as good as it gets around here. Well, I got something sweet to get us away from that dirty business. This is a review from Walmart.com. Not one of the ones we never go to that I mentioned at the beginning. Malto Meal Honey Graham Toasters Breakfast Cereal. Honey Graham Cereal Squares. 32-ounce resealable cereal bag. It's Malto Meal off-brand. What the hell are the name brand version of these called?
Golden Grams?
Golden Grams, yeah. Except maybe? these are kind of like they're a little more frosted. They're like honey frosted flakes. So a little bit different than its counterpart. But don't take it from me. Take it from Stein, God of Grams. They write, I love Golden Grams. Favorite casual since I was a child. I saw these and the picture shows a tasty looking powder on it. The bag says, I will live it. So I took the challenge. First bowl was heaven. There is something about this cereal's aftertaste. It grabs you by the tongue and makes you quickly shovel in a giant bite. One of the greatest cereals I have ever had. Hands down 5 stars.
I am choosing to embrace what are likely typos in that review.
Me too. That's why I read as is.
I like, some people go to a bar. The usual. I want to go to like just live in a hotel, and when I go down for the continental breakfast, I want to see the little guy. The casual today, sir? Yep, give me the casual. My bowl of off-brand Golden Grams.
You want a little bellhop looking guy, except he has like a chef's hat. He traded his bellhop hat for a chef's hat.
He slides a bowl of cereal right down.
Yeah, down the bar. Spoon, sir? No, I brought my own. Yeah, the cereal bar. Now that's a classic comedy spot.
That's living.
Any location any world that's being built where it's in a bar, but no alcohol is being served, ideal place for comedy.
Yes, it's ripe for it.
Oh, they're not getting drunk. They're eating a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is comedy.
Can I top you off with some oat milk, sir? Oh, special occasion.
Why I was looking for reviews for this, though, is this... We're both brothers in Malto Meal enjoyment.
Yes.
Our college dorms, it was a discussion point. Like, oh, what Malto Meal you grab? What Malto Meal you noshing on right now? Is it holding up? Are you getting through that whole bag? Still want more? you want the swap? And this is probably the only one I've had that I thought was absolute trash. That I thought was true off-brand level. I've never had a cereal sog so rapidly in my life. These are paper thin grams,
They
dude.
do get a bit like cardboardy if you let them soak too much.
I swear, because I pour milk second purely to reduce sog time, right? I want to pour the cereal and then go. I guess it's the same contact time. You pour the cereal second, so maybe that's capped.
It's different.
Yeah, it just feels like it sogs faster. But I fucking poured it and walked 10 feet to my room, and it was like I let it sit all afternoon, dude. It was soggy little squares. I couldn't believe it. Had to eat the rest like chips, like a little freak. And the dry cereal nosh. And there's a lot of, I don't know. Their Frosted Flakes have never steered me wrong.
The Fruity Pebbles, man.
Those really have a snap to them. Yeah, I really I maybe prefer their Frosted Flake version. So yeah, but anyway, I don't know what Stein's seeing here. I read that review and just maybe he's a dry guy.
He puts his milk in the can't believe it's not butter spray bottle. And I moisten them just a little wet.
That's actually a great idea. I think I might enjoy my cereal more with that level of milk.
Just make sure you change it routinely. I fear that would get a little...
Yeah.
Unless you're using raw goat milk straight from the teat.
Of course, I was literally...
Just keeps the goat at the table.
As fresh as it gets. You want the warriors inside the raw milk to, rise on the golden platforms before they take the plunge into Valhalla. I was thinking literally, though, oh man, then you could have whole milk guilt-free if you just were spraying a little on,
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to opt for the 1%. 1% doesn't bother me until I think about it. I think about the reality of what that means. Oh, there's just water with milk breath in it. Do you have a review?
Yeah, I do. I feel like I read some lengthy, so I'll go on the shorter end. I have an Amazon review for the Snowy River Red Cocktail Sugar Kosher Certified Naturally Colored Red Cocktail Rimmer 8-ounce medium crystal. That's red sugar crystals.
Oh, okay, for fancy drinks.
For a fancy drink. If you don't want the salt, you get the sugar. Lisa Marquez titles her review, "Smells like poop." And she writes, "I thought my dog farted, but it was just this sugar. I don't know what the hell they put in this stuff, but it smells real bad and tastes a little funny too. It's literally going in the trash can. Also, I didn't notice when I ordered, but apparently it has red radish in it. Maybe that's the crap smell? Not sure, but I discourage you from buying it. 1 star.
Let the radish hater be shunned. Be shunned from this land.
Get your radish despisal out of here."
Ever since I was a little boy, I've been fascinated with the radishes. I was picture this, me in a diaper with the hat of a mushroom in a funny virtual world. And I'm walking around, I'm looking for mushrooms. I'm thinking mushrooms will really hit the spot here. But no, it wasn't the mushroom that I pulled out of the funny little ground. It was a radish. And that radish allowed me to eradicate my enemies. There was a shy fellow walking up to me with ill intent. Tossed that radish right in his head. He fucking went badoop and then fell off the face of the earth. And all that being said, radishes taste kind of nice. And if, just get over it and eat the radish. If you think radishes are dirty, you're weird.
Yeah, radishes beets, my guy. Give them all.
If you bite a radish and it tastes like dirt, you better clean that fucking radish, dude.
Oh yeah, it is. It does come from the ground.
Radish should taste not like dirt. It tastes like kind of like pain, but in a good way.
Taste earthy, but not of earth.
Spice, the earth and spice.
Ooh.
God was itching his beard and dandruff came out. And that sowed the earth, and then from it radish grew. Ooh, the spice. If it wasn't the radish, what do you think it was? Was it just bad?
Let me see if it's got like an ingredients list. Like I know beet sugar is a thing, and you can get red beet powder to add to smoothies. It's got a kind of funk smell, but it's sweet and delicious.
Oh, right. Maybe it's just a funk hater. A hater of the funk.
Out the funk.
Someone's got to tell this lady about umami.
How you gonna do it when we really don't want to dance? By standing on the wall?
Yeah. No radishes on there, though.
I don't see anything about anything. It just seems like so many people love it. Or they don't like how expensive it is for sugar.
Yeah. Non-sugar sugar is... You look at it and go, huh? There's like little bags of maple sugar. I buy one and try and make it last like years. Because it's so expensive. But it's really like... That little bag is like $14?
Yeah.
Oof. I'm gonna buy the Aunt Jemima and try it myself.
I've got a related review.
Oh,
if you want
sure.
me to do that?
Yeah, let's jump over to a similar little review.
The opposite side, not the sugar, but I have an Amazon review for the Rocks Multicolored Margarita Salt 4-pack bundle. That's different colors of salt to rim your glass with.
In case you're bored with that stupid sugar.
This one should hit home for us. This is a review from Carol. She titles it Festive Colors for Margaritas and writes, I was served a margarita at a bar up north in Wisconsin, and the salt on the glass was blue. I was impressed, checked out Amazon, and ordered the 4-pack. Quite the statement at a party. Hola, 5 stars.
Nothing has shook me to my core at a party than some fucking food coloring stuff. You bring out some lemonade and it's pink at a party?
Whoa.
Get the fuck out of town.
I need to get on Amazon and source me some of that post-haste. Can you only get this in Wisconsin, or is it an everywhere thing?
My cousin had red velvet cake. His head exploded. We can't use that room anymore.
There's bits of brain still caked into the molding.
Oh, man.
Yeah, to be amazed at the...
Is there an older technology in the world than dye? It's up there.
Indigo has been around a long time.
A very long time. Oh, boy. That one. I'm kind of shook in the same way she was shook. Except it's for the opposite. Oh, wow. I'm not even going to explain. I'm just going to say thanks for listening to reviewparty.com episode 175. Ooh. You made it to the end. Five?
Six.
4? 6?
I don't know anymore.
4, 6. Thanks for making it to the end of episode 176. You're in the Real Ones Club now, bucko.
What up?
So, since you're in the Real Ones Club, you probably want to know. We got new episodes every Tuesday. That's right. # Tuesday Reviews Day. If you want to send in a funny review for us to read on a Tuesday, we'd love to hear it. Send it to reviewparty.com at gmail.com. Include your name, because we'd love to throw you some credit as well. Matt, tell me things.
If you want to... Hey, you can reach out to us and say things to us and talk to us on social media at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, at reviewpartypod on X/Twitter/ whatever it is. If it's whatever. Review Party on Letterboxd if you want to see if we've written reviews on things that we've seen, if we're funny, like the people we read were funny. Or you can go to reviewparty.com where you can see so many things. You can find a new listening platform if you're like, I want to be trendy and listen to podcasts on Podknife. What up, Podknife listeners? Listener. Or there's the blog where reviews are written about. Or there's the shop. Or there's just click on things. And I'll see which pages you go to, and I'll be like, ooh, I wonder what they're looking at there. It's a blast.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what else is crazy? The music that Nosebleeds make. It was so crazy, we were like, we gotta have that for our theme song. Hey guys, can we use it? They said yeah, because they're nice. And if you want to hear more nice, look up Nosebleeds on Spotify. One word. You little goober. This one, we've talked a lot about family today.
That's what it's all about.
I'm gonna take you down to Yelp, Florida. We're talking about Rightful Liberty, sporting goods, guns, and ammo. That's right, baby. Oh yeah, I got a pair of finishers, if you'd believe it. Kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. I'll read Greg's first. Greg S. says, firing the angry lady at the front desk is the first step to improving the store. Other than that, it would be a good place to get a gun delivered. 1 star.
Okay.
Alejandro P. writes, the angry lady, Sonia, in the front is awesome. She needs a raise. 5 stars.
Yes.